Alright, welcome to part 2 of the modern traditional arrow. Now we're going to start with the fletching once we have it clean. So you can order this type of feathers online, but a lot of stores actually have them. For some reason they don't sell arrows with feathers, but they'll sell the shafts and the feathers. So most of the time they have plastic vanes on them. So that's why I'm doing this video, to help you out. So take some scissors, go up about 1/2 inch, cut. I'll show you why in a second. Do that to all 3. I've already got a couple ready. So here's the odd feather. You always wanted that portion to be facing you. So if you're pulling it back, you want the odd feather to be at the corner of your mouth. All right, now that I have the location that I want, sticking right there, you just take your finger, hold it on. You've got some thin artificial sinew, it works great. All right, so you're just gonna take it and you're actually gonna hold it with your thumb and then start wrapping. You're gonna wrap it across so that way it's got some pressure on it. Just a couple times will do. You want it angled just a little bit. All right, then you take the next feather and you want to go just a little bit past where the other feather is. You want it to be equidistant on all sides. Now that's going to take you a little bit of time to get. And you can adjust the way I'm doing it, and I'll show you how in a second. So you wrap it around a couple of times. All right, so now you got 2. Then the third one, I'm going to put right here in the middle of those 2. Make sure the backs are all lining up. Pretty close, looking good. Do the same thing with the third one. If I'd known this when I first started, it would have been a whole lot easier. All right, so just keep wrapping until you get below the feathers. All right, you don't want a piece of feather sticking out and hitting you on the finger. All right, just keep wrapping. Now that they're equidistant, this one's a little bit too far left, so I'm just going to take it and move it. That's the great thing about this, because until you put the glue on there, you can still adjust. You're not having feathers flying all over the place. It's a much easier technique. All right, now I'm just going to spin and insert into the feathers. Nice and easy. All right, as you can see, it's starting to pull off a little bit. So I'm almost halfway through. Now I'm going to adjust feathers a little bit. And as you go, if you are putting it through and it's pulling down too much of the feather, then go up a little bit higher. All right. And when you're getting towards the end, which I'm at the end, you want to loop it around just 1 or 2 times. All right, we're getting there, but not quite. Now you want to take it and adjust, make sure they're all equal. down the feathers. Make sure they got that good turn. So as it comes off the bow, you want it spinning good. Almost there. Once you have it near where you want it, you'll start pulling hard to put some pressure and keep it in that position. Yeah, that's exactly where I want it, right there. I'm just going to keep wrapping it up. And for reference, I used right at 6 feet of thin artificial sinew. But as you can see, I got a little bit left. I like to have a little bit left so I can adjust if necessary. And I'm going to cut. Now you take your glue. Since it's already tied up here, you don't need to put it on the front. I do, just in case, but you put just a tad bit of glue there on the end. Super glue, that is. And pull it down. And there it is. You can get a cheap aluminum arrow with feathers, with plastic vanes. Strip them off and put feathers on, and then you've doubled your value, and you actually have an arrow that can shoot off of a traditional bow. Let me know if you have any questions, and if you have made one of these, post a video and link me to it, and I'd like to see what you do. Good luck.